In the young age, actually I used to have a Bhagavad Gita book with me. Tamil translation by Swami Chidbhavananda, a great sadhu. Every night before going to bed, I will read for half an hour. Every morning after I wake up, I will read for half an hour. So when I read this sutra again and again and again, immediately I started planning. I should be without fear, without anger. I should be free from attachment. I should be free from all pleasures. When I was planning and trying to work, see, I almost did not have much fear, only one or two. This fear of sometimes these teachers, they may fail me in the exam because I will never go to school. That is a fear of teachers have never made me to go to school. I neither will go nor leave the fear. Both will be there. There will be little fear. That does not mean I will budge for it. But I wanted to get rid of that fear once for all. And in the Indian villages, there is a unique system. They will give you the progress report and you have to take it to your parents and they will see and sign and give. My father will never ask me what it is and he will not even look at it. He will just sign wherever I ask. But the school teachers, they know. My father doesn't care. So they will always ask in my thing, hey, have your mother signed? They will ask for my mother's signature. They know only our mother will ask us, are you studying this, that? So they will always ask for mother's signature. Anyhow, like this one or two small fears, I was trying my hard, my best to get out of those fears. Nothing, it was not working. Again and again failure. I ran to Kuppammal and I told her, what is this? I am not even able to get out of this. Small fears. I don't know how I am going to get out of fear of death and all that. Whatever I read. Then she asked me, she knows another one incident happened in my life. There was a dead body in the burial ground when I was walking late night to go around the Arunachala. There was a heavy rain. I was walking all alone. There was a dead body lying in the street, which they buried in the cremation ground. The rain, it came out. I think some dogs would have dug out and the most frightening thing is the head was not there. There was a dog sitting in the corner eating the head. The dog has actually separated the head and taken, and that is there, and this body is lying. But the moment I saw, I did not have any fear stroke or fear. I was in such a deep, passive, silent, restful awareness mood. First thing I remembered, how will Annamalai Swamigal behave in this situation? He will look and just walk and go. Let me do the same. I did the same. So she knows that. She asked me, how did you not have the fear at that time? Dead body is surely much worse than your teacher. You are not afraid of that. Then why are you afraid of your teacher, which is an ordinary thing? I could not answer. Then she explained. I tell you that explanation still now, that explanation forms a basis for my enlightened cognizance. She said, do not fight with this fear, anger, krodha, passion, with all these things directly. always take the route of a technique or a method, raise yourself to a different spectrum. Actually, when I remember, if Annamalai Swamigal sees what he will do, I raised myself to the spectrum of Annamalai Swamigal. Now I am deciding to keep my cognizance in the spectrum of Annamalai Swamigal. An introduction. Annamalai Swamigal is a great enlightened disciple of Ramana Maharshi, who was my inspiration to write this book of art. And actually the inspiration, I think, automatically started, but he encouraged. After I started writing, I went and showed to him. He encouraged, and he himself has kept the book of art from his whole life. He has gifted that book to me. Still it is in our archives. That book is there, where clearly the recording of his whole pre-enlightenment journey, enlightenment, and after post-enlightenment journey. Whole thing is recorded in his own handwriting. We have it in our archives. A great sadhu. See, when I remembered him, how he will behave, I raised my spectrum to his spectrum. She said, always work on raising your spectrum of consciousness. Never attend to the problem. Understand? In the outer world, you need to attend in a micromanagement way. In the inner world, you need to completely raise the spectrum of your consciousness. In the inner world, attending the problem will not work. It will never work. Raising the spectrum of consciousness by the proper process, technique, method. Whether I believe it or not, I am the consciousness. I am going to stick to this one truth. Even if this body disappears, leaves me, even if this mind leaves me, I am going to be established in that one truth.